I've never talked about this before. I'm going to talk about it now. I was born with a defect. I was actually born a child. And I don't understand how human beings run anything. We're the only species born without ability or instinct. Every other animal has it. Dolphin swims for its first breath. Deer walks in an hour. Human child needs 2 adults around it for 5 years so it doesn't choke on a Cheerio. If babies didn't smile cute, they would be food. Babies are worth it. There's nothing there. Having a baby is like buying a laptop that won't turn on and shits itself. We can't even survive for the first couple years unless someone's ramming a nipple in our face every 2 hours. I still feel like that to this day. Anyone else? Yeah. Yes, thank you. But if it's a boy child, nipples rammed in too often, has a problem with women later in life. And if it's a girl child, nipples rammed in too often, she experiments in college. You know what you did. Every other animal on the planet has fear, programmed. We invented the X Games. Every other animal, here's a combine going through a cornfield. Here's that motor, hides in a hole. Human toddler, here's a combine going through a cornfield, runs in front of it and goes, "Daddy, truck!" Aw, damn it, gotta clean out the chute again. That's right, joke number 5, we chopped up a child in a combine. Are you guys ready? Good, 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 yay! Woo! All right. Every other animal on the planet is instinctively afraid of fire. Human beings learn about fire by touching fire. That's defective. How did we get the keys to this planet? Now, my brother learned about fire when he was 10 because 10-year-old boys are just pyromaniac puppies with opposable thumbs. And we had a real cool uncle growing up. Remember that cool uncle we all had? He was so cool when you were a kid. And then you became an adult and realized someone should have called child services. Hey, here's a magazine. Put that under your bed. Don't tell your dad, huh? Hey, you ever try 120 proof whiskey? Don't tell your dad, huh? Don't sign anything from the goddamn government. I sign your dad's name. Don't tell your dad, huh? That uncle? When we were little, he would do like the thumb trick. That's the other uncle. He would do the magic trick. But as we got older, my family, uncle started giving us criminal knowledge at barbecues. And we were always hanging out with him, and the adults weren't there because I guess in case they had to testify, I don't know why. And one day my uncle just comes out on 4th of July with this giant can of bug spray, and he goes, "Kids, you guys know bug spray's flammable? Don't tell your dad." Pulls a lighter and just goes, and we were little kids, we're like, "That's the coolest thing we've ever seen!" And now as an adult, I realize it's also how they train ISIS. But you can't show little kids this, so this knowledge beats around in my brother's head for 3 months, and then one day in the backyard, it pops like a stupidity zit. And we had these giant concrete planters in our backyard that my dad had stolen from work. Or his dad said, "It ain't stealing if they ain't using them." Then why are we picking them up at midnight, Dad? 'Cause they ain't using them, dumbass. Yeah, some of these jokes Dad wrote when he was alive. So my brother gets this big giant can of bug napalm, starts filling up this planter with mist, and he's throwing matches into it, and it was working. It was like a Kiss concert in the backyard. Without the 55-year-old women flashing their boobs, oh my God. Yeah, hey, there's a day for all of us to keep our shirts down. And if you don't know that day, ask a friend, they'll be honest. I have to do a little sidebar. I actually did a show a while back, 4 years ago up in Northern California for Michael Anthony and Sammy Hagar. Then we opened this big thing for a radio station. It's 15,000 seats. I go out, I'm doing jokes. In the middle of me doing jokes, some 450-pound, like 60-year-old woman just goes, "Ah!" You may be able to play guitar, but it is hard to tell jokes with puke in your mouth. So my brother's setting these planters afire. And he does that for like an hour, then he gets bored, and he's a 10-year-old boy, so he wants some more pyrotechnic knowledge, because he knows one day he may be a warlock. He snaps a branch off a tree, makes a fuse out of it, strips it all down, puts it in the bottom of the planter, coats in this horrible, toxic, cancer-causing bug juice, fills it with mist again, and he's gonna light it. But before he lights it, he wants to see what's gonna happen, so he takes his face, and he puts it in the planter. And this is why I'm pissed YouTube didn't exist when I was a child. Because this is sponsorship money right here. And he lights it, and before he can move a millimeter, he goes, shh. Yeah. And when he stood up, he was tan, eyebrowless, and the center part of his hair right here was missing. He looked like a 10-year-old middle-aged accountant with hair plugs, just ash on top of his head. And I come home like an hour later, and he is freaking out. He's like, oh my God, look what I did, Dad's gonna kill me. And I'm the older brother. I said, calm down, Dad is gonna kill you. But why stress if you know it's gonna happen? Shut up, man, you gotta help me. I can't help you, you've disfigured yourself. Like, we can't, like, shave the dog and make a tiny toupee. It's gonna look stupid. I mean, I'll get out a Sharpie and draw on your eyebrows, but you're gonna look like a pirate on chemo. That's all I'm gonna say. Arr. Remember when you were a kid and you committed that household felony? We all did it, the big one. I'm talking the big one. You had a water fight in the house with the hose. Drywall had to be replaced. Threw a firecracker in the toilet just to see what's gonna happen. Gave one of your friends antifreeze and told him it was Gatorade. Had to watch the EMTs drive off to get his stomach pumped. And you knew parents had been called. And all you had to do was wait for Dad. And I wasn't in trouble, so it was fun. I got to observe. And you could see the stress tumors metastasizing in my brother as it got closer. And at 5:30, you hear the car pull in the driveway. And I have to admit, my brother took it like a man. He went and stood right in front of the front door, just... He looked like a guy on death row in a Johnny Cash song. Just, I'm gonna have to pay for what I've done. And my father opens the door, puts his briefcase down, looks at my brother and goes, and my brother goes, Dad, let me tell you what happened. I don't care what happened. Whatever you did, you paid for it. Don't do it again, goddammit! We're idiots. As a species, it's just we're idiots. And I'm a father, which just, just was a mistake. And frightens people. When I tell people I have kids, they don't go, boys or girls? They go, really? They okay? Compared to me, yeah. I have 2 kids, 2 marriages, and a parade of stress polyps and my colon having a rave. Now, most young men, when they get out on their own, will try to find a woman kind of like the one that married dear old Dad. But in my case, I did the same fucking thing, man. Oh God, I got out on my own and just started hacking my way through this briar patch of psycho bitches, my God. My last girlfriend, case number 246-B, was a nut! Our last fight was because she thought I was watching the Doublemint Twins commercial too intently. Snap, man, eyes went jackal yellow, started speaking Latin backwards. Himoleha. Came out of it like an hour later, said this to me, I'm sorry. I have a sugar imbalance. No, diabetes is a sugar imbalance. You are an estrogen Molotov cocktail. Yeah, I wish I'd said that. Almost spent a night in jail because of that woman. But they don't let you stay in jail just because you're afraid of your girlfriend. man. I still got to see her every year at the annual restraining order renewal breakfast. See, she had a little quirk, a little glitch. We'd get in an argument, I would present my side of the argument. Her retort would invariably be to punch me in the face. 'Twas a sugar imbalance. I started carrying Twix in a holster.
It's 2 for you, none for me. And the weird part is, this girl had, you know when people have a build to anger? She had no build to anger. Like, you know, so you're fighting with someone, they're getting really pissed, man. I should only piss them off a little more, then I better stop. You know? She had none of that, man. She had 2 speeds. I love you and a... And the only hint I ever got she was about to snap was a second before she would snap, the room would smell like ozone. Her and I had a fight Christmas Eve watching Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, where I ended up calling the cops. Yeah, that earns me a white trash black belt. Oh, man, the thing is, we didn't fight about Rudolph. We were just, you know, we were at my dad's house. We're halfway through Rudolph. We're snuggled. We got a blanket on us, an Afghan, for God's sakes. Ironically, the most peaceful of all blankets. So we're watching Rudolph, you know, Hermie's gonna be a dentist, I'm stoked, and all of a sudden, she goes, "What kind of loser watches this crap?" I said, "Hey, Twix." Punch me in the face. So I picked up her $200 Ferragamo shoes, went to the front door, opened it, winged them across the street. Yeah, because I knew they'd get her ass out of the house. She was that kind of woman, man. Chase a designer label like a fat guy after a velour jogging suit. But I'm so afraid of her the second she leaves, I start locking doors and windows like I'm Anne Frank. Then I sit down to watch Rudolph, God damn it. When all of a sudden there arose such a clatter. I sprang from the couch to see what was the matter. I went to the window, tore open the blinds, and there was my girlfriend, quite out of her mind. And I'm just standing there, heart pounding with fear. She's banging on the glass door with a vodka bottle. Filled just about to here. And I knew the window couldn't take it, and she screamed, "Open the door, you bastard! I'll fucking break it!" Well, I couldn't let her do that. 'Twas my father's place. So I cracked the door, and she punched me in the face! So I summoned my manhood from bottom to top, and I screamed like a little girl, "I'm calling the cops!" So I go down 911, she grabs her stuff and bails. Now, by the way, she was a 5-foot, 100-pound Jewish girl, and I still haven't forgiven the Jewish people. But the cops show up, and I get to explain how this 5-foot, 100-pound girl has been beating the crap out of me. They're taking down my statement like I'm a drunk UFO abductee. Yeah, ooh, yeah. Oh, ooh, wow. And I'm just sounding stupider and stupider. Man, I know she's this big. She's got a hook you wouldn't believe, dude. She just fight. It's like fighting a gopher on crank, dude. She just gets in on you. Yeah, we believe you, Mr. Titus. I think we're gonna get Mulder and Scully in on this one. Yeah. I mean, they're not doing anything because Fox canceled them too. Cops leave, phone rings, it's her. She goes, I took your father's camera and all his lenses. You don't come to my house right now, you're never gonna see that camera again. I just want to break up with this bitch. Now it's a hostage situation. About that time, my dad comes home from a Christmas party. How you doing, Christopher? I'd like you to meet your new possible mommy. I tell my dad what happened. He goes, screw it! You didn't need that witch anyways. I said, Dad, she took your camera. Well, you best apologize to the young lady then. So I went over to her house, and she apologized to me, wearing the camera, red 4-inch stiletto heels, and nothing else. So I moved in with her. I'm behind the fan, but the booty is good.